What is up, guys? We are back. How is everyone doing? Welcome to the stream. Before we get started, I just want to note that the second episode of our Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts edited series that we're doing is actually available now for all Bread Warrior and Up members, and will be premiering on February 15th for everybody else. So that edited episode's coming. It'll be here on the 15th for everybody else, so look forward to that. That being said, we're going to hop right on in. We left off with a combo of 400, which means we are 100 off from being done with this. Also, check the community tab if you haven't already, because there's a lot of information going out there right now. I just posted a bunch of stuff about Forbidden Craft. If you haven't been keeping up with the news updates, I got you over there. But that being said, we're here, we're live, we're hanging out, we're having a good time. I got up really early today to edit that video, because I had a bunch of stuff I was working on. And I had an appointment today, but we're good. We're good. So we're here. We get this DUSKULL. It is not shiny. This is number 401. We're about to knock this bitch, and we gotta get 100 of them out of here. This episode, which I think we can do fairly quickly. Especially now that I know you can actually turn animations off to make the battles even quicker. Yo, congrats on the Stonehenge. I have no clue how the fuck to say that shit. Congrats on fucking Stonehenge, okay? It's the Stonehenge Pokemon. That one. Congrats on that. We got my boy Impervious, we got the Golden Shepherd, we got Andrew, and we got Mitch. How y'all doing? Welcome to the stream. We're here, we're live, we're hanging out. I need to refill my moves, actually. Because I can't one-hit KO with this move. So I need to go do that. But as soon as we can get through this last 100, it'll all be smooth sailing from then. Because then all I have to do... all I have to do once I get that last 100 on this combo is just encounter them. If they're not shiny, run away and just keep doing that until we find it. Because once we actually have our combo, we don't have to battle them anymore. At that point, it's just optional. I know a lot of people still battle even after getting their combo, because it does help as a way of keeping track of how many you've actually encountered. So a lot of people do it for that, and a lot of people just do it for whatever reason. But once you have your combo, battling them is completely optional. And in my experience, you're better off not battling them at that point, because it actually saves you a lot of time, which means you're able to get through more encounters more quickly. Which means you're more likely to find the shiny sooner rather than later. So once I have our combo, I'm not going to be battling them. We're just going to encounter and run away until one of them is red. That's just the strat here. Doing good, managed to beat Arlo and go. Bro, Arlo is such bullshit. I had him down to his last Pokemon with literally 1 HP on that fucking Pokemon. Like, one hit, it would have died, and I would have won. And my last Pokemon had full health. Full health! And he one-shots it with a charge move. Right at the last second. Like, literally the last possible moment before I would have inevitably won. And he KOs, one-hit KOs my last Pokemon with a charge move. It's such bullshit. It is such bullshit. Shiny Nidoran female. I've been trying to get the male one. I haven't been able to get it. I've been trying hard to get that shiny Nidoking. But yeah, Arlo can eat a dick. I just want to clarify, I'm talking about Arlo in Pokemon Go, not Arlo the YouTuber. Because there's also a YouTuber named Arlo, and I actually really like him. He's great. I just want to clarify there. I'm not talking about the YouTuber. I'm talking about the Pokemon Go character. By the same name. So there you go. Just clarification. Oh! Okay, well that caught me off guard. Yo, I haven't got a Steenie yet in this game. I need to get a Steenie. I absolutely love Steenie. I think it's like the most adorable fucking Pokemon. Also, I bought an Atari game today. I know that's kind of random, but I legit bought an Atari game today. It's a ND500 for the Atari. I picked it up today at 2nd and Charles. And I was like, okay, well, there we go. I don't even have an Atari. That's the funny part. I don't even have an Atari. I have the Atari Classic, but I don't have, like, an original Atari. And before people say the bot's not working, I'm already resetting it, so we're good. Because I know people are going to be like, oh, the bot's not working. So it should be working now, hopefully. Gotta get on top of my shit today, man. I've been up early. I got up way early today. I've been putting in that work. Putting in that grind. I'm thinking within the first hour of this episode, we should be able to finish our combo. I'm thinking it's gonna take us about 45 minutes to an hour. On the second encounter? Yeah, well, it's not full odds if you had Shiny Charm, but I know what you mean, but it's not full odds if you have a Shiny Charm. But you mean like full odds for Shiny Charm, which is like, in that game is like 1 in 2,000 something? I have to think about that. It's about... And it'd be like 1 in 2,040 something, I think. But yeah. It's right about there. 1 in 2,040 something. Somewhere around there. But yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I actually really like Shiny Raticate. It's actually kind of a similar shiny to this Pokemon, because it's just red. It's just the same thing, but red. And that's exactly what this shiny is. Do you want a good Litten to breed for Shiny? I mean, I definitely wouldn't turn down a Litten. I don't know if I would Shiny hunt it, though, because I personally don't like Shiny Litten, but, you know, that's subjective. But I wouldn't turn down one. I need to get a damn Decidui. That's what I need. I need to shiny hunt Rowlet. That's what I need. I actually have a shiny Decidui in Sun, but I don't have a 3DS, so I can't transfer it. Unfortunately. But I did have a shiny Decidui in Pokemon Sun. Yeah, Mitch, that's basically what the GTS is. That's like the whole point, right, of people doing that. Because people put up shit that they know other people are going to want, but then the trade requirement that they set for it is something that's just not physically possible. Even if you breed one, you cannot get an Avalugg at that level because it's going to... Because Avalugg is the evolution. So if you breed one, you're not going to get an Avalugg, you're going to get the pre-evolution, which you would have to evolve into Avalugg, but there's no way to do that before it reaches, exceeds that level range. And people do shit like that all the time on GTS, and it's kind of annoying, but that's just how the GTS is. I don't know why people do that, that's just kind of how people are. Because I saw a bunch of trades I wanted to do, and everybody wanted Meltan for them. I'm like, okay, I can get a Meltan, so I transferred a Meltan over. But then, it won't let you trade Meltan on the GTS, so I'm like, oh, these dickbags. Now I have a Meltan in here that I didn't need to transfer over, but I did. But yeah, people on the GTS just be like that. They should just make it to where, like, it's not possible for you to set mythicals on the GTS, because they make it to where you can't trade mythicals on the GTS. So they might as well also make it to where you can't set that as a trade requirement. And then for things that, like, are impossible to get, like a level 10 Avalugg, just, like, make it to where you can't set that as your requirement on the fucking GTS. Like, I'm sure if they really wanted to, they could find a way to do it. What state are you from? I'm from Louisiana. Down here in the South. I wonder how many of these Duskulls we've done already. I bet it's like none. I bet when I check it, it's gonna be like, you have done 5 Duskull. I mean, I know we've done more than 5, but it's gonna be nowhere near as many as I'm thinking. Vote for Bernie. Bruh. Yeah, we've done 19 so far. That's actually not bad, because that means after this one, we're a fifth of the way there. And we're 16 minutes into the episode. So yeah, I'm thinking like 45 minutes to an hour, we should hopefully have full combo. And then the rest of this episode will be a breeze. Whether or not we actually get the shiny this episode, I have no clue. I'm hoping we do. But the rest of this episode and any future episodes of this hunt, potential episodes, will be easy from that point forward. Because we won't have to grind combo anymore. We'll just encounter, see if it's shiny. If it's not shiny, run away, and just keep doing that until we find it. So, we'll be done with this combo pretty soon. I will say, the combos in this game take significantly longer to get than they did in Let's Go. However, they don't require Pokeballs to do, whereas the ones in Let's Go actually required you to catch the Pokemon you were comboing. So that's a benefit. And then you also permanently have these combos once you have them. Whereas in Let's Go, it was fairly easy to break a combo, especially if you weren't paying attention. So they do take longer to get in this game. But it's a lot easier. A lot easier. In the long run, it's a lot easier, I should say. Also, I don't have to worry about all these Pokemon taking up storage in my box. Whereas on Let's Go, it's like every single shiny that I hunted for, I ended up with over 30 of that Pokemon stuck in my box for every single hunt that I did. Except for Articuno, of course, because that's, you know, static encounter. So yeah, it's like, I don't know. In the long run, comboing in this game is a lot better, but it takes so much longer to actually get your combo. Like in Let's Go, I could get a combo anywhere between 1 to 3 hours, depending on what specifically I'm trying to combo and depending on whether or not I fucked up any of them. But generally it was about 1 to 3 hours for me. Whereas this, it might take me 5+ hours to get my combo. But once you have it permanently. So that's the thing. I'm free to go do whatever and I'll still have my combo. Regardless of what I do, I will always have that combo. So from that perspective, it's definitely worth it. Especially if you're trying to go for living decks. Because if you get a combo on this DUSKULL, you can hunt it. You know, you can just you know, get your combo, and then you can hunt for multiple shinies off of that combo at any time. You know, you could always do this full odds if not shiny run. Well, see, that doesn't. That works under very specific circumstances. Because full odds Pokemon in this game, like true full odds Pokemon in this game, are very difficult to get. Because if you have battled, if my understanding of the mechanics are correct, if you have battled just one of that species prior to hunting it, it is no longer full odds. It'll still be very close to full odds, but it won't be true full odds. So you can full odds this, but full odds hunting for most of the Pokemon is going to be very difficult, especially if you've played through the story already. So that is the downside of the new shiny hunting methods, if you're a full odds hunter, because that's going to mean that there are specific Pokemon that just straight up aren't possible to full odds. Granted, that list of Pokemon is going to be like a very small amount, but still. Alright, I gotta go refill my moves. Also, after all the bullshit I'm going through with full odds hunting Articuno, do you really think I want another full odds hunt on my hands? It's so ironic too, because the first shiny I got in Let's Go was a full odds. And then I also got a full odds Graveler like way later in the game. So I've already gotten 2 full odds in Let's Go, but both of them were not ones that I was hunting. And then the one full odds that I'm actually trying to hunt, the game's like, no, you can't have it. It's just so ironic. When I'm not trying to hunt full odds, I can get them. But whenever I'm actually trying, it's like, nope, the game just, it doesn't exist. I know there's a much more efficient way to do this, but yeah. We're almost done with our combo anyway, and at that point it won't matter anymore. Plus it saves me from having to spend money on, like, items and shit. It's gonna be so great once we actually find this thing, because it's gonna look so good. Like, I know there were some people in the chat at some point in one of these episodes that was like, nah, Shiny Duskull is bad. It's like, no, Shiny Duskull is amazing, and I must have him. And his name shall be Blinky. I do not care, his name will be Blinky. It's non-negotiable. His name will be Blinky. And he will be the best of friends. It's gonna be great. Somebody just uploaded a tutorial how to get shiny G-Max Toxtricity in 1 hour. God, shiny hunting methods in this game are insane because of the raids, man. People are just exploiting the fuck out of those raids. Granted, that's how I got my shiny G-Max, so like, it is what it is. Maybe we'll do some raid hunting at some point. I haven't fully gotten into like the methods of how to do that specifically. So I need to sit down at some point and actually learn how to do that. And then maybe we'll do like a stream where I try to get a shiny den. And then once I actually get one, then we'll like host a bunch of shiny raids or something. Because that would probably help grow the channel a lot as well. Not only would it be fun and we'd be able to get a bunch of shinies, but it would probably bring in a lot of new viewers. But I haven't sat down and learned the new methods yet, man. I need to do that at some point. I know the whole concept of being able to reset your dens, like I know that. Like how all that works. I actually did a tutorial on that. But as far as like the shiny hunting methods that are currently known for the dens, I'm not fully aware of them. So I need to get on that at some point. I also wonder which shiny we're going to get. Because there are 2 different shiny animations for this game. The shinies themselves are the same for both animations. But there's 2 different shiny animations. And the way it works is both animations can show up in any method that is used to get a shiny, but certain animations are more common for certain methods. So like the square animation that people are familiar with, that is more common to appear on a shiny if it was something that was chained, like I'm doing right now. Whereas the star animation, like this Toxtricity has, is more likely if it was from a raid or from Masuda method. But any of the animations can show up in any shiny from any method. So what would be considered the rarer shiny for this hunt is if I actually found this DUSKULL with the star animation, because that would be the rarer variant for the wild encounters. Regardless of which animation we get, I don't really care. A shiny's a shiny as far as I'm concerned. And the thing about that is that whole concept of the rarer shinies with the different animations, it's cool and all, but the way they set it up, there's no way for me to... I mean, I guess I recorded it here, so, you know, I guess if I do get the rarer variant of the DUSKULL, I have the video footage to prove that it was chained, therefore it was the rarer variant. But like, other than, aside from straight up video recording it, there's no way in game to definitively prove what method you used for which shinies, other than, obviously, if it says the Pokemon was hatched, then, you know, it was Masuda method. But other than that, you know, there's no way to definitively prove otherwise. So, like, if I actually got the rare variant for this DUSKULL, I wouldn't be able to prove to somebody, aside from showing them the footage, that it was done in the method that would determine that to be the rare variant. So the whole rare shiny variant thing is kind of pointless because of the way they set it up. It was a cool concept, but it's kind of pointless because of the way they implemented it. I'd say more likely than not, when we find this DUSKULL, it's going to have the square animation. Because that's going to be the common animation for this method of shiny hunting. But if it doesn't have that animation, if it has the other one, then we actually got the more rare variant. Which I believe it's roughly 6 times less likely. So like full odds for one of those would be... Actually, no, I think it's more than 6, but full odds for one of those would be like 1 in 60,000. Alright, I'm about to check where we're at on the combo. Because we should be getting close to halfway. I don't think we're halfway yet, but we should be getting close. Oh yeah, we're almost right on the money. We're at 445. 450 would be half for this episode. And again, I was estimating it would take me roughly an hour to get the full 100. We're 35 minutes into this episode, and we're just about halfway through the 100. So it looks like I've estimated the amount of time that it's going to take us to do this almost spot on. Like, maybe with about 10 to 15 minutes of, you know, discrepancy there, which for a rough estimation, I'd say that's pretty decent. That's only a discrepancy of about 10 to 15 minutes, so that's not bad. That will give us plenty time for the rest of this episode to actually just start grinding for the encounters. It is possible to get the shiny before we finish combo, but I don't find that likely. Because even at full combo, our odds are like 1 in 600. Like, they're not good. I mean, they're good, but they're not nearly as good as Let's Go. Full combo in Let's Go is like 1 in 315. Like, literally twice as likely. I'm gonna go refill my moves after this. We should be roughly 450 right now. We got roughly 50 more to do. And then we'll be good. And again, I did do a little bit of manipulation to get the right weather conditions for this. So there was a little bit of exploiting used, but no hacks or anything like that. Because I do want to remind people there is a significant difference between an exploit and a hack. Everything that I'm doing is done with the original game's source code. No actual modifications to the code were made. Why do people keep fainting them at 500 after 500? Some people do it just so that they can use it as a tool to keep track of how many encounters they've been through. And some people just do it just for the sake of doing it. But from a strategic standpoint, once you get to 500, all you need to do is encounter them, run away, encounter them, run away, and keep doing that until you find the shiny. Because if you continue to battle them after getting your full combo, one, you're not benefiting anything from that at that point. And two, you're wasting time by doing that. So you're going to be more likely to find the shiny quicker if you just encounter and run away once you have your combo, instead of continuing to battle them. Even if you're one-hit KOing them every single time, you're still using up more time than you would if you were just encountering and leaving. So, from a strategic standpoint, you really shouldn't battle them any further than the minimum requirement to get your combo. Which is what I'm going to be doing for my methods. But some people just do it just so that they can keep track easily of how many encounters it took them to get the shiny. And some people just do it just for the hell of it, you know? I'm so ready to have this combo done. Because I just know once we have the combo done, it's going to be a breeze. I'm hoping to get the shiny this episode, but of course there's no way for me to guarantee that. Because there are no guarantees when it comes to shiny hunting. There really are not. The only guarantee you have when it comes to shiny hunting is the red Gyarados from Gen 2, because it has 100% shiny rate. That is the only example I can think of that you're guaranteed anything when it comes to shinies. We should be getting fairly close to completing our combo. I know we're not there yet, but we should be getting fairly close. The fact that I have this boosted weather is gonna make this so nice once we have our combo. So that is one thing I did that, you know, you could argue is kind of cheaty. I would argue that it's not, at least not more so than actually just getting a shiny charm, which isn't really considered a cheat, so I don't think... You know, because there's a difference between a hack and an exploit. What I'm doing is an exploit, which is perfectly fine. You know, all I've done is I haven't increased the shiny odds at all any more than I can with the methods that are actually used in game. But I did use an exploit to give us more spawns by changing the weather condition. Which again is using all things that are in the game's source. But oh my god! Yo, Solar Trips, thank you for the $10 dono. I don't know you, but I love you. I send you all my shiny luck. Well, you know what? Again, hearts out to you. Thank you so much. I'm hoping to get this shiny today. We're almost done with our combo. We should be fairly close, but thank you so much for the generous donation. Welcome to the stream, and I hope you have a decent time here on the channel. We do other stuff than just Pokemon, but we've been on a Pokemon binge this week. Next week we'll be moving on to some other stuff, but we usually at least do one shiny hunt episode a week. But this entire week we decided to do like nothing but Pokemon. Happy Valentine's Day! Thank you! It's not Valentine's Day here yet, but thank you so much for the generous donation. Poor Skywalker King, he's almost dead. He's actually not on the member board anymore either. I checked the member lists today, and I had to remove him because he's no longer listed on there. Which is fine. But yeah, my boy Skywalker King, you guys are making quick work of that damn stream boss. That is like the fastest I've ever seen a stream boss go down in the history of this channel. Because he hasn't been up there very long, like, at all. So it's pretty crazy. I wonder who the next boss is gonna be, because it's, you know, he's barely hanging on by a thread. I want to say Solar Trips just did like half of his fucking health bar in one go. Because he was much higher than that. How much do I need to take him off? I'm actually not sure. Hold on. I need to see how much health he's actually at. Because I can't see it right now. He's at 212. Which means, theoretically, it should be $1 and he'll be fucking dead. Yeah, it's like $1 does like 500 damage. So, yeah, he's basically, he literally held on by $1 fucking dollar. This man's. Also subscribing can also take him out, as well as a bunch of other things. Literally, whoever's the next subscriber, I think, should end up taking it out. Because he's less than 300, and I think a new sub is like 300 damage, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, I'm about to check where we are in this combo, because we should be getting pretty close. I don't think we're there yet, but we should be getting pretty close. We should be in, like, the 470s, I think. My stream boss, damn! Solar Trip's out here fucking going for it. Let's see, is Streamlabs gonna update that? I hope it does. I hope Streamlabs actually takes down the boss now, because it should. If it doesn't, I'm gonna have to do it manually, which is gonna be a pain in the ass. Come on, Streamlabs, do your job. There it is! Okay, good. It's a pain in the ass if I have to do it manually. So there we go. Solar Trips is officially the new stream boss. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you so much for the donation, by the way. Really means a lot. Hey, I'm hunting Corsola. Nice. I don't have the Corsola yet. Also, I forgot to check where we were on the combo. I said I was going to. Let me just KO this one and we'll be good, hopefully. I'm just glad that, like, Streamlabs did it manually. Or autonomously, because if I have to do it manually myself, it's a huge, huge pain in the ass to do it. Alright, let's see where we're at. We should be getting close. Okay, we're 467. Alright, so we're about 33 off. And we got 10 minutes. And there's a glitch. Yeah, well, as far as I'm aware, that glitch is only for surprise trades, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, I'm avoiding most of the online stuff right now. Because I don't want to get caught with that shit. Alright. I gotta go refill one more time. Gotta refill one more time and then we should be good, I think. use a few mons at the time. I mean, I could do that, but, you know, I didn't feel like it. Also, at this point, we're so close to finishing the combo that it doesn't really matter. I wonder if the new Rotom bike in the DLC will actually be better. Or if it's just like a visual change. Because they did show another Rotom bike. I hope it's better, because this one is like pretty good. But I want one that you can just have charged like all the fucking time. Like you just press the B button and it just goes for as long until you press the B button again, right? You just press it to activate the charge mode, and it just stays that way until you press it again. I got a Rolts from a Wonder Trade box. I have not done any of the Wonder Trade boxes on home yet. I haven't really been doing much of that. We should be getting fairly close to finishing this combo. Like I said, I was thinking it was going to take us an hour to finish it. We're 54 minutes into this episode, and we're not too far off from finishing it. So I think we're going to have a bit of a discrepancy of about 10 to 15 minutes, but yeah, that's not... When you're talking hours, 10 to 15 minutes isn't that bad. I brought the extra edition on home. Yeah, I haven't actually bought like the paid version of home. I don't know if I will, because right now I don't really have a use for it, but we'll see. Let's see. Oh yeah, Pokemon time. Yo, Impervious, what's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Hanging out, having a good time. Just having a grand old time. I got a hidden ability shiny Gmax Charizard. Nice. The only shiny Gmax I have right now is my Toxtricity right here. In fact, shinies in general in this game I don't have very many of. I have... Let's see. I have the shiny Gmax Toxtricity. I have the shiny Obstagoon. I have the shiny Morgrem, and I have a shiny Magikarp, because everybody has a shiny Magikarp. Shirt with two meanings. Yeah, I love this shirt, man. It's a classic. You can never go wrong with this shirt. Yeah, well, obviously it's based off FNAF. But you really think... You really think I don't know that's based off... Hold on. You really think... This is gonna be a pain in the ass to do, but you really think that I did not know that that was based... I have to move a bunch of shit. Also, I'm really short. And I'm dropping shit. That was based off of FNAF. You really out here just didn't think I knew that. Just come on. I'm not gonna get the rest of them because it's a pain in the ass, but you get the idea. I mean, you really did not think. You really didn't think. Hold on. I think I even have. Hold on. We're going all out with this joke. All right, I'm back. You really thought that I wouldn't get that reference. Really? Come on now. Come on now. Y'all really think I don't get the damn FNAF reference. Come on. Wrong, it's Undertale. Nah, bullshit. Bullshit. That's bullshit and you know it. That's bullshit and you know it. Also have to do something with all this shit now. Hold on, after those can just go over there for now. Except for this one, because I like this one. This one is my friend. His name is Springtrap. He is a dead guy inside of a... Anyway, it's a weird franchise. He can stick with me, though. I like him. I've got some stuff for you, man. Yo, Shadowtail, what's up? Sorry, you came in at a weird time. I was on a bit of a rant. You came in at a weird time. It's based off of Undertale. Bullshit. I have a Duskull too. I have a not a shiny Duskull. I will have a shiny Duskull, but I have a plushie Duskull as well as an Eevee and a Mimikyu. Link code 574. Oh, you meant in this game? Okay, I'm dumb. Springtrap, go over there for a minute. There we go. I'm gonna have to put all of those back, by the way. Which is gonna be a pain in the ass because I'm short. Okay. Oh wait, shit, I forget how to do things. Alright, hold on. Let me deal with this guy real quick. There we go. Okay. I keep forgetting how to, like, do things in this game. The UI is, like, really confusing for me. It's not, like, Death Stranding levels of confusing, but it's close. Okay, link trade. 5743. 5743. There we go. I don't know what we're trading, so here's a Ponyta. Oh, what the... Wait, is that shiny? Wait, is that a shiny? Hold on. Wait, how do I do the... That's a fucking shiny. That is a damn Where the hell did you get that? Where in the hell? You just out here with the shiny Zekrom. I clone stuff? No, I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah, no, I don't want anything hacked. Like, not even just because of, like, Yeah, no, it's not even because I'm worried about, like, Game Freak or anything like that. It's just, like, from a shiny hunter perspective, I can't take anything hacked. It's just not morally... Yeah. I appreciate the offer, though. It's a cool shiny. But I just can't do it. It would be, Yeah, it's not even that. It's just, you know, if it wasn't something that was hunted using legitimate means, then I just can't do it. If nothing else, just because of, like, a moral, you know, like, I'd pretty much be a hypocrite at that point. If I were to accept that. So, I do appreciate the offer. It's a fantastic shiny. But I can't accept it. If you don't want any gifted... Well, that's different, right? That's different, because it's not... I mean, my Reshiram was hunted legitly. Yeah, but that was a Zekrom. And also, you just said you duplicated it. So, like, it's a clone. If it wasn't hunted legitimately, then I don't want it. If that Morgrem is hacked, you can have it back. I don't want anything that's hacked. It's not even like I'm worried about Game Freak or anything like that, because they're... In the long run, they ain't gonna do shit about it. They say they're going to, but they always say they're going to with Hackmons, and then nothing ever fucking happens. So, like, it's not even that I'm worried about Game Freak. Like, oh my god, if I have a hacked mon in my save file... They're gonna come bust down my... No, I don't care about that. It's just, like, I'm a shiny hunter, so to accept something that wasn't legitimately hunted, it's just not, like... It's not right for me to do that. Game Freak open up. They actually did make Hackmons in Japan, like, straight up illegal. They did that in, like, 2013, I think, so that was a long time ago. But they made Hackmons in Japan, like, straight up illegal. And that you could actually see fines and even possible jail time over it. Although, I don't think they actually enforce that. Like, I don't think anybody has ever been fucking arrested for it there. But they did make that, like, a thing they can legally do in Japan. So that's pretty crazy. Someone give me a Dragapult. I don't know. I'll probably hunt Dragapult at some point. In other words, Sean doesn't want Game Freak to take away. No, it's not even that. Like, honestly, I don't give a shit about that. It's just like, I don't want to take anything that's hacked because I don't want to promote the use of hacks, right? I don't want to promote that. If you want to get a shiny, you should do it through legitimate means. And, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and, you know, look at you and, like, try to shame you for whatever, you know. What you do with your game and your save files, that's on you, alright? That's your business. It's whatever. But I don't want to partake in anything like that. I have Raid Shiny Mons too. I did actually catch you something. Alright, let me at least finish my combo here and then we can G-Max Kingler. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. See, that's different, because if that was hosted in a raid, that means that somebody went through the time to actually find that shiny legitimately. So, like, that's different, right? Because that's still obtained through legitimate means. But just straight up using, like, I don't even remember what they call it, but the fucking program you can use to just inject various Pokemon into your save files or, like, duplicate ones you already have. I think it's called PK hacks, if I'm not mistaken. Using shit like that is just, like, I don't want to promote the use of stuff like that. Raids can be hacked. Ever seen a shiny Melmetal raids? PK Hex, yes, that's what I'm thinking of. Those are obvious. I've actually never seen a shiny Melmetal raid. I have a shiny Melmetal, but the one I have is 100% legitimate. It's also not in this game. Hacked raids are way too obvious. Well, yeah, if you're walking around and you see a fucking Mewtwo raid, and Mewtwo isn't, like, technically out yet. You can get it from Pokemon Home, but that's the only way to legitimately get one right now. So if you see something like that, then obviously, yeah. Alright, where are we on this combo? We must be getting close. We have 12 more. 12 more and we'll be done with our combo. These damn Oddish, man. I can't even fucking see them. If you want to breed, Jack. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I can get a Alolan Vulpix fairly easily if I want one. I'll say hunting that in this game is going to be so much easier than it is in Let's Go. Because in Let's Go, there was no breeding, so the only way to get shiny Alolan Vulpix was to trade the NPCs normal Vulpix and hope that they trade you a shiny. Nah, man. Rowlet all day, every day. Rowlet is best Gen 7. I don't even care. The only reason Decidueye did not make it into Smash is because he's already in fucking, what's it called? Pokken. He's already in Pokken. That's why they didn't put him in Smash. That's why Incineroar made it. I refuse to hear otherwise, because I'm in denial. Rowlet is best Gen 7 base form? No, Rowlet is best overall. Because Decidueye is fucking badass, dude. Who the fuck wants a Tony the Tiger when you can have this badass owl Hawkeye motherfucker? Okay? Who would you rather have, Tony the Tiger or Hawkeye? Come on. Come on, don't even. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, Decidueye, perfection. Not even talking about the damn typing. Ghost Grass? So good. I actually don't know if Ghost Grass is good competitively, but I think it's really cool. I actually don't know if that's good competitively. I don't think it is. But, Ghost Grass. Ghost Grass motherfucker Hawkeye. Tony the Tiger. Oh, well, if you have a shiny Tony the Tiger, that's just Cat in the Hat. That's just Cat in the Hat at that point. That's just Dr. Seuss. Motherfucker out there with the red and white stripes. Looking like Dr. Seuss, motherfucker. I'm not a fan of Rowlet. Well, you know what? I'm not a fan of Mudkip. There, I said it. I said it, Mitch. How does that make you feel? Actually, I'm just joking. Mudkip is fine. However, Mega Swampert is fucking disgusting. And I think everybody will agree with me on that one. Is it the live action Cat in the Hat? Yeah, I completely forgot that was a thing. Mega Swampert is fucking disgusting, though. I think everybody will agree with me on that one. No one in here can honestly tell me. Yo, one happy boy with the fucking puns. But no, nobody in here can honestly tell me that they like Mega Swampert. Nobody can honestly tell me that. Not a single motherfucker watching this stream can tell me with no bullshit that they like Mega Swampert. Because it is just awful. The other Megas from that gen are pretty cool, but, you know, Swampert is just... Ugh. They literally just took normal Swampert and just filled it full of steroids. And called it a Mega Evolution. Shiny G-Max Tox? I already have one. Yeah, the shiny Tox that I'm using, it's a G-Max, yeah. It's the only shiny G-Max that I currently have. Also, Toxtricity is my favorite Pokemon from this game in general. So I'm actually really happy to have that shiny. Alright. We're about to be done with this combo. We got, I think, 6 more. Let's see. Nope, 7. 7 more. Okay. 7 more and then we're done. So, yeah, I was off a bit because I was thinking we could do it in an hour. We're about an hour, 18 minutes in this stream. So I was off a bit, but then again, we've been fucking around a little bit. We probably could have gotten it closer to an hour and 10 minutes if we weren't fucking around so much. Needs all of the Tox. Bro, Tox is just, it's a good Pokemon. I don't know if it's good, like, competitively. I don't think it is, because I'm pretty sure... Isn't it 4 times weak to, like, ground? I'm pretty sure it's 4 times weak to ground. Or it might be rock, but I'm pretty sure it's 4 times weak to one of those. Yeah, well, once I have combo, all I have to do is encounter them and run away until the shiny shows up. And with all of the encounters that are spawning right now, I think we could do it this episode, but there's no guarantees. Tox is one of the best competitive mons. Is it? Is it actually good competitively? Because I don't know if it is or not. I don't play competitive. I don't play competitive, so I don't keep track with all that shit. But is it good competitively? Because that makes me really happy. Because I like Toxtricity. I think it's a cool Pokemon. It's literally, I have always wanted an electric poison type, and now we finally have one, and I fucking love it. It's just absolutely beautiful. Though it gets wrecked by Excadrill. Yeah, because it's 4 times weak to ground. The Eye of the Spider. Bro, Eye of the Tiger used to be my fucking jam. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. That shit used to be my jam. Fucking rising up, back on the street. I used to rock that shit in Rock Band 3, I think? Or it might have been Rock Band 2. I had a lot of the Rock Band and Guitar Hero games. Which I wish I could play on the channel, but I can't. So. Shiny Solgaleo and Lunala. You do know that it is possible to get a legitimate Solgaleo and Lunala, right? It actually is possible. Because I thought for the longest time... that those were shiny locked, and they were for a while, but they did officially release them. One, they did like a giveaway for them, where you could get them for a limited time from like GameStop through a promotion. And then 2, they actually did do a limited time event where shiny Cosmog was available. And you could then evolve it into, you know, whichever legendary. So it actually is possible to get them legitimately. So just because you see a shiny Solgaleo or a shiny Lunala doesn't necessarily mean that it's hacked. There's a good likelihood that it is hacked, but it's not necessarily guaranteed to be hacked. There's a karaoke stream on the channel, bro. The karaoke stream was rough. It was rough. It's rough because I let you bastards pick the songs. Oh, that was a fucking mistake right there. I should have had my own set list. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. I know we gotta be close to finishing this combo, though. I need to check it after this, because we might be done, actually. I kind of lost count. Yep, that is exactly 500. Okay, we are done. Firework by Katy Perry. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag floating in the wind? Whatever the fuck the rest of the lyric is. I don't know that song very well. I don't remember, I don't know that song very well. But we're officially done with our combo, and I want the one covered in pee. This one. Because he's covered in pee. He's not shiny, okay. Any of the ones that have, like, the yellow aura, it's a meme from our first shiny hunt we did. Where I was just like, I want the one covered in pee. It was the dumbest thing, but yeah. Alright, not shiny, I can run away. Now we just encounter them, and if they're not shiny, we're like, okay, bye. Yeah, so... Now it really doesn't matter about anything else other than just, like, finding a Duskull, encountering it, and then running away until we find one that's red. Bro, I love Eminem. I finally watched him at the damn Oscars, by the way. Oh, God, the audience for that was so fucking awkward. Like, for the first couple minutes of the performance, you could tell that they were just, like, trying hard to, like, you know, to, like, fit in with that demographic. Like, a lot of them were just kind of looking so fucking confused. A lot of the camera shots of the audience. Because a lot of the audience just isn't that fucking demographic. But towards the end, they caught on and they were kind of getting into it. But, like, a few of the panning shots right at the beginning, the audience was just kind of like, what the fuck is this? Like, you could tell. You could tell. It was really funny. But, yeah, my boy Eminem's got a fucking beard now, too. Like, this is crazy. Crazy shit, man. He's got a damn beard. Want that Kingler? I might. I might. Well, we'll see how I feel later. Right now, I want to focus on this Duskull, but we'll see how I feel about it later. Shiny Loki form. That would be cool. Because I have the normal for both of them. Yeah, I'll do it after the stream. I have the normal G-Max for both forms. And then, of course, I have the shiny G-Max for the amped form. But I don't have the shiny for the other one. So that would be kind of cool. But I don't know. We'll see how I feel later. Because I kind of prefer just, like, hunting my own stuff. I don't really like handouts that much, but, you know. I will say I did get this G-Max from Shadow. I caught it myself, but Shadow was the one that found the raid for it. So, I will say that. But I don't know. We'll see how I feel towards the end of the stream. We do have our combo now, though, so now just comes the waiting for this damn thing to show up. Literally, all we have to do is just find a Duskull, walk into it. If it's not shiny, walk away. And we just keep doing this until we find the one that we're after. And we're getting plenty of encounters, because on top of having a combo, we're also weather boosted right now. Which means that they're going to spawn more commonly. And that was an exploit I did because the weather condition that's supposed to be going on right now does not complement them. So I did exploit the weather to make that happen, but... yeah. Again, there's a difference between an exploit and a hack. Exploiting is just taking advantage of the mechanics in the game in ways that maybe the creator of the game didn't initially intend. You mean star? Yeah, square shiny is actually common if you're chaining. If it's a star shiny from chaining, that is the rare variant. And then it's vice versa if you're doing Masuda Method. If you're doing Masuda Method, the star shiny is more common, and the square shiny is the rare one. And then if you're doing raids, the square shiny is also the rare one. So if you're actually chaining, if you're chaining them like I just did for this Duskull, then the star shiny is the more rare variant. Not that it really matters to me, because as far as I'm concerned, a shiny is a shiny. But yeah, the star shiny would be the more rare variant in this circumstance. I have a square G-Max Zard. Yeah, see, square from a raid is the more rare one. My Obstagoon is a square shiny, but it was chained for, so that would be the more common shiny. Give you one of my Master Rolls? I mean, I'll gladly take a Master Roll. I got the shiny Tony the Tiger. Nice, my dude. Nice. I actually don't like that shiny very much. I know a lot of people do, but I don't think it's particularly great. I'll attach it to the Tox, mate. I don't know if I want the Tox, though. Like, it's cool. I definitely appreciate it. But like I said, I generally prefer to hunt my own stuff. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Right now, though, I need to get this damn DUSKULL. Tomorrow, we'll probably do Articuno. And if we don't already have DUSKULL, by then Saturday we'll go back to DUSKULL. I watched Eminem's performance at the Grammys, then started to watch a video on why he did it. Turns out Martin Scorsese was asleep during his performance. Damn. Damn. Yeah, you could definitely tell the audience was, like, very confused and, like, not the right demographic. Like, the first couple panning shots of the audience was just... Ugh. I meant Oscars. Yeah, no, I know what you meant. What do you want for it? What, the, Oh, never mind. You're talking to somebody else. Okay. Whew. I'm hoping we can get this thing soon. Is my green screen fucking up? Is that, what is that? Is that this? That's that. Okay, that can go further that way. Is that, nope, that's worse actually. This needs to go over there. Bam. Okay. Oh, now my green screen's all... I need to fix it. I need to fix my damn green screen. I'll readjust it later. It's whatever. It's all like... it's not too bad, but it's definitely not how it should be. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking me to do that, and I keep telling them, man, like, I'd have to move a lot of shit and, like, build a lot of shit to actually make that feasible. Maybe I will do that at some point, but it'll take a lot of work to pull that off. Waiting for this damn shiny, man. Now we really have to grind it out. I'm thinking if we get lucky, we can do it this episode. We're only like an hour and a half in. We have our combo. We just gotta get lucky. We just gotta get lucky. That's all we need at this point. What is happening with my green screen? There's like something... Oh, wait. I see what that is. The green screen got pulled right here, so it's not... Is that... Yeah, that's what that was. Okay. That's been bothering me this entire fucking time. I still got like a little bit of shit fucking up right there, but you know, it's good enough for now. Good enough for now. Oh wait, did I just KO that? Because I definitely did not need to do that. Not that it would have done anything to my combo, but I just didn't need to do that. Oh my god, these damn Oddish. These damn Oddish need to step off, man. Need to step off. I don't know why I decided to hunt this specifically. I mean, I do love shiny DUSKULL, but we were already trying to hunt Slowpoke and Ponyta. But I don't know why I decided this specifically. But I want it. We already have our combo, so we have that going for us. I have 2 Lucario now. Are they shiny? I was trying to get the shiny Lucario in Pokemon Go. I hatched 4 eggs, and I ended up getting a shiny Bronzor and a shiny Badoo. And I still have 1 egg left that, if I'm lucky, will be a Riolu, but we'll see. I only want shiny Riolu so I can you know, rub it in, checks his face, just really flex on him. Lucario raids are rare as fuck. You know Lucario spawns in the wild, right? You can get Lucario in the wild, in the wild area. I forget where specifically, but it's a very specific spot under very specific weather conditions. But you can get Lucario just out in the wild area. I have an intriguing question for you, Sean. Yo, what's up? Is Thick a good name for Snorlax? I mean, it'd be an accurate name. Do you have a Hoenn Zigzagoon? I do not. I do not have one. Yeah, I don't have one. I have one in Pokemon Go, probably. But they haven't added Go to Home yet, so no, I don't have one. I probably have one on the 3DS. But I don't have a 3DS. I have a 2DS, and you can't get Pokemon Bank on 2DS for some dumb reason. So that be what it be. Finding a raid for it is much more satisfying. Yeah, fair enough. Dang boy, my Snorlax is thick. I mean, he be thick though. He do be thick. I wish I knew stuff you needed for the decks. I mean, I can go over my decks real quick, but it's a lot of stuff. I'm definitely not going to be doing all those trades this episode. Yeah, I already know that, Mitch. I'm already aware of that. But, like, even still, it doesn't matter because you can't get Bank on 2DS, which is fucking dumb, but you can't do it. Do you need Gigalith? I believe so. God, there's so many Duskull. There's so many Duskull here, man. So many Duskull. I traded him. Did you trade me a Gigalith? I don't remember. Actually, I think maybe you did. Turn your net on. I found a raid. No, it's all good, man. I'm just focusing on... getting these Duskulls. I'm just waiting for one of these bastards to be red, man. Just one. Shiny hunting in this game has been real rough compared to Let's Go, man. We were so spoiled with Let's Go. I'm waiting for it. I can feel it, man. I can feel it. It's gonna happen. I'm waiting for it. Every time I encounter one of these, I'm just like on edge, man. It's gonna happen. I can feel it. I can feel it, man. It's gonna happen. I don't even know how much time we've spent on this hunt yet. Usually I keep track of that, but I've just been kind of like, eh. Yeah, we get it when we get it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix my green screen in between recordings because it's all messed up over there. I'll fix that at some point. Oh, nope, that ain't what I'm looking for. Also, how the fuck is Jigglypuff gonna be the balloon Pokemon when we have a Pokemon that's literally a balloon? Like, that Pokemon is literally a balloon, but Jigglypuff is the balloon Pokemon. How the fuck does that make sense? I love when people host raids and then idle the entire match. Oof. Oof. Oh wait, I don't need to fight you. No, go away. Give me my shinies. Give me the shinies. Give me that shiny. Nope. Okay. They got that, that Pokemon clone game, Temtem, that is either coming to Switch or is already on Switch. I found out today that they have shinies in that game as well. They call them, they don't call them shinies though, they call them Lunas, which is a dumb name, but yeah. They're shinies, so Temtem has shiny variants as well, which is kind of cool. But at the same time, I'm not sure if they're like the same odds as they are in Pokemon for Temtem. Also, I've heard a lot of really good things about Temtem actually. I'm kind of considering getting it at some point. Raid host dips out. Yeah, that's a pain. That's a pain. Oh, there are so many DUSKULL. So many DUSKULL. If Temtem comes to Switch, I'll play it with you. It's coming to Switch, but I don't know if it's already out or not. Like, we know for a fact it's coming to Switch. But yeah, Temtem has shinies in it. They call them Lunas, but they're the same thing. It's just a rare variant of each creature that's a different color. But in Temtem, they call them Lunas, but it's the same thing as a shiny. It's the same concept. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I want to look into Temtem because it looks very interesting. It's not gonna have the same appeal as Pokemon just because Pokemon has become like a household name at this point. Like, everybody knows what Pokemon is, whereas Temtem kind of has to forge its own path. Not saying that Temtem won't be successful. In fact, I'm pretty sure it will be. But I don't think it'll ever truly replace Pokemon, because I don't think anything will ever truly replace Pokemon. Pokemon's just kind of built up a monopoly on that kind of genre. There's a difference between Temtem and Pokemon. You can customize their clothes from the start. Yeah. I don't know, man. I have mixed feelings about Temtem because it looks like a really cool game. It really does. It looks good. But if I play it, I know I'm just gonna play it and wish that it was Pokemon. Like, it's hard for me to get into those kinds of games that are, like, heavily inspired by other pre-existing games. Like, a good example of that is Brawlhalla, which is heavily inspired by Smash Bros. And I played the fuck out of Brawlhalla before Smash was released on Switch. But as soon as Smash released on Switch, I completely forgot Brawlhalla existed. Because it was just a way for me to get my Smash fix for the time being. And now that Smash is out, I don't really have a need to play it. Oh no, like, it's definitely good. It's high quality work. It's even more high quality than the official fucking Pokemon game. Like, it's definitely higher quality than Sword and Shield is, that's for sure. Like, they did good work with it, and I'm sure it will be successful. But if I play it, it's just gonna make me wish that it was a Pokemon game. The entire time, that's just how I'm gonna feel. And I don't know if I want to spend money to feel that way when I already have a Pokemon game at home. That I can play. Yeah. Say what? What are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about. I honestly don't... What are you talking about? Also, it wasn't an Impidimp, it was a Morgrem. Yo, Golden Romarsh, welcome back. How's it going, dude? No, it's all good, man. It's all good. We're just hanging out. We're just hanging out, hoping to get this shiny Duskull. We have our combo, so now we're just in the process of hopefully finding one. Man, I'm trying hard for this Duskull. We're getting good spawns, though. That's the thing, we're getting good spawns. The thing is, once we find it, I still have to catch it. And I can't even attack it because pretty much everything I have will insta-kill. The only thing that won't is my poison type move, which will still insta-kill if it actually gets poisoned by it, or if it uses curse immediately after getting hit by it. So like literally none of my moves I can use safely on this thing. But the good news is I have so many Pokeballs that it doesn't matter. I literally have 999 nest balls, plus a bunch of other Pokeballs. So if we find this thing, we're more or less guaranteed to catch it, unless it breaks out so many times that it actually runs out of moves and struggles to death. Then we have a problem. But otherwise, we should be pretty much guaranteed to get this thing. If it does use Curse, though, it will reduce its health in half. But again, we do have 999 nest balls, as well as a shit ton of other Pokeballs. And I believe nest balls are more effective if the Pokemon is lower level than you, if I'm not mistaken. So we should be fine. We should be fine. If it does, you're not meant to catch it. Yeah, if it breaks out that many times that it's actually able to struggle itself to death, then it just wasn't meant to be. At that point. Although I do know these Duskulls do have Curse, which will reduce their health in half when they use that move. I don't think you can use Curse twice in a row, though, so I don't think they would be able to kill themselves in 2 turns with that. I'm hoping to get it this episode, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But the important thing is we have our combo. So if we really grind this out, we should be able to get it. I didn't notice, but my Drifloon has Explosion. Ooh. I didn't even know that Pokemon could learn that move. Yeah, that would have been bad. That would... God, I hate that. That is the worst. Oh shit, I didn't mean to... I didn't mean to do that, but you know what? That wasn't... Yeah, that doesn't really affect anything, so we're fine. So long as that, yeah, so long as that wasn't shiny, which it definitely wasn't, then it doesn't really matter at this point. I just wasted like a couple milliseconds. But yeah, it's whatever. Litten or Sinistea? Well, Sinistea is not even a starter. at all the stuff that can't be put on Sword and Shield, and I'm sad. Yeah, but keep in mind that some of those will be made available when the DLC comes out. Like, for example, I have a shiny Lugia on Pokemon Home, and when the second wave of DLC comes out, Lugia will be in the game, so therefore I will be able to transfer it then, but I won't be able to transfer it now, if that makes sense. Because they are adding 200 Pokemon in the DLCs. So just because it can't be transferred right now doesn't mean it won't be able to be transferred at all. Now granted, there's still going to be a decent amount of Pokemon that won't be able to be transferred. Even after the DLC comes out, but like all of the legendaries are confirmed to be in the DLC. Every single legendary will be in the DLC. That's already been confirmed. So, my shiny Lugia that I have will be able to come over eventually, but it won't be right now. No, they aren't. Yeah! Yeah, all of the legendaries are in the DLC. That's already been confirmed. They confirmed that during the reveal of the DLC. They showed literally every legendary. Every single legendary will be in the DLC. They just had some Yeah, and why do you think they showed those? Because they're gonna be in the DLC. Nintendo confirmed all legend. Yeah, we already know that all of the legends are gonna be in the DLC. We already know that for a fact. They wouldn't have shown all of those images during the reveal of the DLC if they weren't actually going to be in the DLC. That's just like when they confirmed... It's literally exactly like when they confirmed all of the legendaries would be available in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. They did the exact same thing. They just showed static PNG images. So it's, you know, it is what it is. Also, not all of them were in the PNG images. Yeah, but some of them were shown elsewhere in the trailer. Anyway, it's whatever. The point is, Lugia is back, okay? That's the only fucking thing I care about, is Lugia is gonna be in there. Okay? Oh, I'll finally get to see my glorious Lugia in HD, and it's gonna be fantastic. But yeah, even if they didn't show all the legendaries, it was definitely most of them. Like, enough that, you know, it was whatever. Because you also have to keep in mind some of those legendaries are already available right now. So they're not going to show the ones that are already going to be available. Anyway, it's not really that big of a deal. It's not worth splitting hairs about. The point is, a vast majority, if not all, of the legendaries will be available. And the only one I give a fuck about is Lugia. And Lugia is confirmed. I have a spare Keldeo. Is Keldeo a legendary or a mythical? I'm actually not sure. If somebody can specify. We know that Keldeo is available. In fact, I think you can transfer Keldeo right now, actually. I might be wrong about that, but I think you can already transfer him in. There's like, I think 50-ish Pokemon you can transfer in right now that can't be caught normally in-game. Alright, so it is a mythical. I thought it was, but I wasn't 100% sure. Gen 5 is the generation I don't really know a whole lot about. Gen 5 and Gen 6. I wasn't really around for Gen 5 and 6. I kind of fell out of it during those gens and then came back during Gen 7. Yo, we are going hard on these DUSKULL. I'm hoping DUSKULL is going to be kind to us and give us what we need. God, there are so many DUSKULL. If Missing No isn't in this DLC. Well, Missing No isn't like an official Pokemon. And actually, I've talked about this before, but what caused Missing No back in the Gen 1 games was there were a bunch of Pokemon that were supposed to be in Gen 1 that didn't make the cut that ended up being in Gen 2 instead. Scizor was one of those Pokemon, as well as quite a few other Pokemon that were originally going to be in Gen 1, but they didn't make the cut for one reason or another. And some of them that didn't make the cut ended up being in Gen 2 instead. And one of those being Scizor, as well as a few other Pokemon. But the files for the cut Pokemon, the data files for them, some of them were left in the game's code, even though they weren't, complete Pokemon. Whether or not that was intentional or accidental, we don't know. But whenever Missing No occurs, it's because the game is trying to spawn in one of those Pokemon that was removed. So there you go. There was somebody who dug deep into the, researched the shit out of it, and that's what they were able to find out. So Missing No is literally just a Pokemon that got removed from Gen 1. I got grounded? Oof. Oof, that's rough. Also, I'm pretty sure if you transfer Missing No, it'll just convert into whatever Gen 2 Pokemon it was supposed to be. Because I think I've seen videos before where people transferred them and it became like Scizor or a different Pokemon or... God, I'm just waiting for one of these to be red. Just one of them would be so nice. Man, I'm tired. I got up like super early today because I had to edit a bunch of videos before I left today because I had an appointment today. So I got up super early, edited a couple videos, which you guys will see at a later date. And then I had to go into town for an appointment, and then I came back home after grocery shopping. And put all the groceries away, and I'm like, okay, time to go stream. And here I am now. So I've been more or less non-stop since like 6:30 this morning, which is like abnormally early for me. You know, I had to get that grind going, man. I've been sitting on like hours of footage that I keep telling myself I'm gonna edit, and then I'd never get around to it. And I was like, no, tomorrow I'm getting up early, and I'm just gonna sit my ass down and deal with it and take care of that shit. So I got some stuff coming. But yeah, I'm super tired. Just make a vid of editing. Edit a video of me editing a video. Interesting. I'm not sure how... I don't know, there's a lot of logistics with that I would have to work out. My editing process is not standard by any means. Whew. Man, I'm hoping we get it tonight, but I'm not so sure anymore. Because we are going to have to wrap up, like, fairly soon. When are we getting another drawing stream? That'll be on the other channel from now on. But I'm planning to do one at some point. My cat attacks things and I'm dying of laughter. Yo, I've been wanting to... I want to get a cat, but I can't. I like cats. The problem is I have 3 dogs that also live here. And, yeah, dogs and cats generally don't go together. I know there are some cases where it's fine, but in most cases, they don't really go together. Yo, Derek, what is up? Welcome to the stream. I'll be back later if you're still live. I don't know if I will be. I don't know if I will be, because we are going to have to wrap up, like, fairly soon-ish. God, I'm waiting for this red bastard to show up, and he just won't. I mean, we are still, like, fairly early in this hunt, but we have our full combo now, at least. Oh, damn. My GameCube thumbstick is, like, not looking good. Oof. This stick has seen many times playing Smash. This thumbstick is... I just noticed it's, like, not holding up very well. I might actually have to put a galvanized grips cover on it soon, because it's not, like, holding up. I use them on literally all of my other controllers. The only reason I don't use it on this one is because I like the GameCube thumbstick just the way it is. Also, it looks like my controller is going to be dying soon. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's flashing. So I'm going to have to change out the batteries on that. Yeah, and I might have to put a grip on this thumbstick soon, because it's really starting to wear down. He's scared of my aunt's dog. I bet he would be. I bet he would be. Yeah, I don't even know how that happened. Like, the edge of the thumbstick is literally, like, just kind of sloughed off. That's very strange. I mean, I do use this controller for Smash, so I mean, Smash is a very thumbstick-heavy game. God, I don't even have to move. They just keep walking into me. I feel like if we don't get it this episode, we'll probably get it next episode. Because we already have our combo. Getting that combo ate up a lot of time. I'm still hoping we get it this episode, but I'm not sure if that's going to pull through. Yeah, because it's about 8 o'clock now. My cat's very tiny. Bruh. I used to have a cat a long time ago. 7:55. Yes. As of right now. We might hold out for like another 15 minutes or so, but I'd say that's about all the time I have for this episode. So who knows, maybe we'll get last minute miracle here. If not, we're gonna have to do this one again Saturday. Because tomorrow I'm gonna do Articuno. Yeah, I have a Discord. If you type !D in the chat, it should link you to Discord. Have you heard of altitude? I have not. I mean, I know altitude has to do with like heights and stuff, but I'm assuming you're talking about either a movie or a band or a song or a TV show or something like that, or a game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. God, imagine if that was shiny. That would be pretty crazy. That would be pretty crazy. One thing I don't like about this game is the fact that, like, shinies don't show up in the overworld. They did it with the... They did it with the last game, but they can't do it with this one. It's a trampoline park. Oh, you know what? That does sound familiar. That does sound very familiar. That does sound very familiar. I think I have heard of something like that. Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to happen. I know it's gonna be fantastic once it does. It's gonna look amazing. It's gonna look absolutely amazing. I don't know if we're getting it this episode, though. I'm really hoping, but we are gonna have to wrap up soon. Let me tell you what happened. Alright, let me know. What happened? I just went there. Is that the entire story? I was waiting for like a long-winded story, but nope. My boy Romarsh is a simple man. Yeah. So let me tell you what happened. I went there. Oh, but you went there with your friend. Alright, so there's more to the story. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright. The cat is in general chat now? Alright, I'm gonna have to look at that. Let's see. Oh man, that's a nice cat. I used to have a cat. The cat I had was like all white. Like it was a completely white cat. It's really fluffy. Rufflet for an Ice Cube? Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good trade. Ice Cube is version exclusive, so if you don't have the version it's in, that's a pretty solid trade. Rufflet is like fairly common. It's not like a super hard thing to get, as far as I'm aware. I would say that's a pretty damn good trade. I traded my Zacian for a shiny Lugia, which I think is a fantastic trade, given that my Zacian was not shiny. I do kind of miss having Zacian, though. I'm gonna have to get another one at some point. And, okay, so we got the rest of the story. Here we go. This is what I'm waiting for. I was waiting for the deets. Okay. And I was on the rock climbing wall, and there's a foam pit under it, so my friend threw something at me, and I fell off, but not on the foam. I fell on the ground, because I fell to the far left. Ouch. That's right. Rufflet is sword exclusive. Is it? I did not know that. I mean, it's still like a fairly easy thing to come by, though. I've seen them a couple times. I would say that's a pretty solid trade. Damn, that is rough. Your friend sounds like a dick. Alright, we're looking for a last-minute miracle here, guys, because we are just about out of time for this episode. Yeah, I'm assuming you're fine, though, right? Like, because I wouldn't think you'd be... Yeah. You are okay, though, right? Like, that's the main thing. Your friend sounds like a dick, though. He didn't think that... alright. Fair enough. Still, he should have put, a bit more thought into it. We're looking for that last-minute miracle. Last-minute miracle. Alright, we're gonna check 10 more, and then we're gonna have to wrap up here. So, there's one... We need that last-minute miracle, guys. Come on. Alright, I'll get to that comment in just a second. Yo, welcome back. We're about to be wrapping up the stream. We're checking the last 10 here, but we do have our combo. Yeah, we're checking 10 more before we wrap up. We will be hunting this again, Saturday. We'll be doing Articuno tomorrow in Let's Go Eevee. But we will be hunting this again Saturday if we don't get it within the next couple ones. But I do appreciate y'all stopping by, and I will get to that comment in just a second. Let me just check these last few before I do. We're looking for that, that last-minute miracle here. Are you gonna see the Sonic movie tomorrow? I'm seeing it Saturday. I already have my seats reserved. I'm going to the Movie Tavern, which, if you're not familiar... It's a movie theater, but it's also a restaurant. Like, all of the movie seats have, like, little tables in front of them that you can, like, pull up. And then there's a button on the table. If you press the button, it'll call a waiter, and you can order, like, food and shit. Like, it's really nice. It's really nice. Not sponsored, but it is really nice. But I already reserved my seats for the Sonic movie. I'm going Saturday. So that's gonna be fun. Sonic movie at like 1:40 tomorrow. I hope you enjoy it, man. I hope you enjoy it. That sounds... Yeah, it's really awesome. If you happen to have a movie tavern in your area, I highly recommend checking it out. Alright, we're gonna do 5 more, and then we're wrapping up this stream. And then I gotta get to that comment that I said I was going to. I gotta get to Simon's comment after that. I wanted to save that for the end since we're wrapping up in a few minutes anyway. Alright, 4 more. And then we'll be good. That's Ghastly. That doesn't count. I mean, it would count if it was shiny, but it's not. Alright, 3 more. Still looking for that last minute miracle. Here's our last 3 right here. That is not shiny. We got 2 more. Alright, after this, we're doing the last one for this stream. If we don't get it in the next one, we're doing this again Saturday. Alright, we're gonna have to do this again Saturday. We did not get it in this episode. But our combo is done, and that's the main thing. So there's a pretty good likelihood in the next episode we'll be able to get it. But that's pretty much all the time I have for this episode. Let me address Simon's comment before I wrap up here. I'm gonna have to adjust the green screen off camera to fix that. But, you know, I'll take care of that later. So Simon, if you've watched those videos and none of them worked for you, that means that whatever issue you are experiencing is purely hardware based, as the tutorials that I made were to fix a problem with the Switch's firmware, not hardware related stuff. So the fact that none of those videos worked for you means that your problem is strictly hardware related. In which case, I would highly recommend following up with the official Nintendo Support Center, who can hopefully help you further from there, because they have access to more resources and information than I currently have myself. And I wish you best of luck. That being said, for the rest of you, thank all you guys for watching. Shoutouts to the member board. As always, we got Shadow Black, JS Gaming, Sprun XX, my kick-ass mama, Red, Fun and Crazy Sunny, and Romarsh. If you want your name on the member board, you gotta hit that join button. But for now, thank all you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and come on the ground, babes. I'll see all you guys next time. Goodbye, guys.